Hi,
Hi.
guys.
Whoa,
Hello.
this is really loud. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Nice.
Doing good.
Are you guys all having a great MINECON?
Yeah, it's the last
All right.
day.
Can you guys do me a big favor? I want to record this little bit right here so you guys could stand up and get a little crazy for us.
He wants you to get crazy. We're gonna get some footage for our video. You can spot yourself out in our video. Woo! Yay! You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys. That was amazing.
So this is our first solo panel together. So my name is Cupquake. I own and operate the IS Cupquake channel. And I'm also here with a very special person.
Hey guys, my name is Red. And I am the other half of IS Cupquake.
My other half, literally. He's my husband.
Yeah, husband and wife duo right here, for those of you who don't know us.
Yeah, so I'll just give you guys a little history about how we started working together. For those of you guys who don't know, I started off the channel solo about 5 years ago, and then after 2 years of doing it full-time, I did graduate college, for those of you guys who are wondering. I started doing it full-time, and it was getting really overwhelming for me to do it by myself, so I asked Red to leave his full-time job, and let's make videos together on YouTube.
Yeah, I used to work for this company called Machinima, and I was working there for maybe a little bit over 3 years, and I loved my job there. It was great. And I remember specifically one night, Tiffany telling me, you should quit your job. And I was like,
leave your stable job,
like,
and let's make videos.
Yeah, I was like, wait, you want me to stop what I'm doing right now, my stable job where I have health insurance, I have everything going for me, and do this with you? This is kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, so it took a little convincing from some friends, but he took the plunge.
Yeah.
And
now we're here together.
we're here today. And
Yeah.
We've been doing it for 2 years together now.
Yeah. After 2 years, we're here doing it together, which is awesome.
Yeah, so we're really excited to be here. So today's panel, we're actually going to just talk a little bit about, it's called Minecraft in Real Life.
Yeah.
We're also going to do a little Q&A section, or a Q&A session afterwards, probably about 30 minutes. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll see how long we talk for.
Yeah, so if you guys have a question in mind that you think you want to ask us, get that in your mind and have it ready when we ask for the Q&A.
We also have something very special for you guys. And we're also announcing something very special here. So you guys are all going to be able to see it first before anybody else.
Yes.
So we're really excited to announce it to you guys.
At the end, of course.
It'll be at the very end. Yeah.
So today's panel is going to be Minecraft in real life. So when I started off the channel, I did get a Bachelor in Fine Arts, and very crafty person. My mom has always gone to craft shows and made stuff, and Red also has a creative background.
Yeah, I got my associate's degree, and shortly after, I started working for various companies. I worked for the Los Angeles Kings, Machinima, as I was saying before. So I come from a very creative background. I've always been doing it.
Yeah, doing the graphic design and all that. Yeah. So
graphic design, web design, multimedia.
We both are very creative people, and we wanted our channel to be something more than just gaming. And the channel did start off with, I think it started off with a couple World of Warcraft videos.
Yeah.
And then we just dove into Minecraft.
Yeah.
And I was playing the game, I really fell in love with it, and I wanted to bring my artistic and crafty side to things. So it kind of dawned on me, why don't I just make crafts and show people how to make them and post it on the channel?
Yeah, she comes from a very creative background as well from her mom.
My mom.
Her mom is a very, very artsy, crafty person. So she makes everything. If she's like, oh, that's a nice pillow design, I can make it. She would just make it. So Tiffany's the same exact way.
It's kind of like a curse, because every time I see something, I tell myself, I can make that. I'm not going to buy that.
I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it. I'm going to make it. It's like the life of a DIYer.
Yeah.
We also do baked goods. So we've done a ton of different stuff, Minecraft themed. I think one of the first ones I've done was I made a Minecraft sword.
Yeah, the
out of
Minecraft cube sword.
tiny wooden cubes. I wish we had images for you guys, but
Yeah.
we've also done,
It looks just like that.
yeah, but out of wood.
Pretty much like every sword you guys have right now.
Yeah, so I found a lot of joy in creating just different Minecraft-themed stuff and sharing them with everyone and seeing how they make it and how they make it their own. And so, I mean, the creative process.
Yeah, it's well, the way she goes about it is she'll take, let's just say a game like obviously Minecraft, and she'll see something in the game and she'll think like, what is it that I could do with it in terms of like a DIY or a baked good?
Yeah. So the creative process, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I never stop. I'm looking at, things around the world, and I get inspired, and I like have a Pinterest board, or I'll write something down. If I think that I can turn this into something gaming related, or I'll see something and I want to tweak it a little bit and make it my own. But it pretty much never stops when we're creative.
Yeah, some of the other ones that she's done before is she's also done Rice Krispie treats where it's the actual cake.
Yeah, Minecraft cake.
Yeah, and then recently she did the creeper pudding.
Oh yeah, we just did a recent one that just went up, Minecraft creeper puddings.
Yeah, but they're very thorough. They're very good DIYs. Who here is familiar with all the different DIYs we've done on the channel?
Who is a DIYer and likes to make things and is a crafty person?
Whoa, there's a lot of you.
There you go, yay!
That's great. Yeah, so Minecraft has always been a big part of the channel. Tiffany brought it on in the very early part of the channel doing Minecraft Oasis. So, or even it wasn't even Oasis yet.
It wasn't called Oasis, right? No, it was just Minecraft. Just played Minecraft.
Yeah, so it's always been a big part of our channel.
Yeah.
And so, when she was like, I would love to start doing DIYs, but how can I do it? And I told her, well, you should, merge gaming with DIYs or merge gaming with your baked goods, and bring it in a big way to the channel.
Yeah, so I get a lot of questions for people who have like a creative block, which I get all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. It just happens. You can't think of an idea. So I get a lot of questions of how do you get inspired? How do you think of all these really cool things to make? So normally what I do when I get a creative block is I like to go online, the internet. There's a bunch of things on the internet if you haven't, well, all of you have heard of the internet.
Yeah.
So I will normally just look up art magazines or look at other YouTubers who do baked goods too.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there too.
Yeah, so I just really like to get inspired through other people. I also like to look through the comment section when I'll ask people always at the end of my video if they want to see me bake a certain thing or make a certain thing, to leave it in the comment section. So I get a lot of inspiration from you guys leaving comments, which we really, really enjoy. That really helps us. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's the comments that you guys leave always help us a lot. A lot of people think that, oh, there's 5,000 comments on the actual video, like my comments just gonna be buried in a sea of comments, but that's not really the case. We usually read pretty much all the comments, or at least I do.
Yeah, even if it's a simple comment, it can just spark an idea, and then it'll manifest into something different.
Yeah, so like I was saying before, she brought on Minecraft. She was doing her own single player, and then she brought on Oasis. Who here is familiar with Oasis?
Yeah,
Nice.
How about Cloud9? Cloud9, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so we just brought back Cloud9 season 3, and we're super excited. We kind of took a break from Minecraft just for a little while, just because we were doing this so much.
We were playing it. I was playing it for about 3 years, and then just decided to take a break. You can only do one thing for so long, but it was great to take a break from it and come back to it.
It was really good, but bringing it back, we were super excited, and we teamed up with Feed the Beast and Curse to bring back the mod pack for you guys, so then we could have you guys download the mod pack and be able to play with us. And what we're also going to do is we're going to be able to give you guys our world every 10 episodes. So on the 10th episode, we're going to give you guys a download so you guys can play with us.
Yeah. So, what's on the...
Oh, you want
The
to?
outline.
Sorry, we have
we
notes
have an
here.
outline.
Yeah, here you go.
Let's see. Oh, so we could talk a little bit about sometimes when I make some crafts or DIYs or whatever, they don't always work out.
No.
I get tweets and everything from people who get very discouraged if something doesn't work out. There's a lot of magic with editing.
There's a lot.
Yeah, you can cut stuff out, but when we troubleshoot stuff and
What we'll do is we'll sit there and we'll plan out like what is it exactly? What is this DIY that we're gonna do? For instance, let's just say it's a Rice Krispie treat. I remember this specifically because she was like, I really want to do something different. Everybody's doing these cookies that are the Minecraft cakes, but they're cookies. And I was like, we should do something totally different. So she's like, well, what if we do Rice Krispie treats? And I'm like, let's totally do it. Rice Krispie treats are super easy to create.
Super easy. That's what we always say before
we
try
actually
to
do
execute it.
Yeah, and then we're like, oh God, 2 hours in, we thought it was gonna be easy, and we're not even halfway through. So then I remember we were doing it, and she was not happy with the way it was coming out. And this was like maybe 45 minutes in. And Rice Krispie treats doesn't take that long to make, but it's actually like the creative process, the actual making the aesthetics of the actual product look good, which takes a lot of time. And she was doing it. She was like, I just don't like the way it's coming out. And she got frustrated.
I raged quit.
Yeah,
I do that a
literally
lot.
rage quit.
But he will always pick up the pieces for me, which is one of the perks of having your husband work with you.
Yeah, so then she went upstairs, and I was like, I have to try and make this work. We've gone so far into this, like we have to make it work. So I'm not a cooker. I don't cook. I don't do any of this stuff. I'm not a DIYer, but I was like, I'll just dive in and see what I could do. So I literally started putting the fondant down, and I started to cut out like the pieces what I thought would work, and then I started laying it on top, and then I cut the little pieces just for the actual cake, the red spots, and I was like, it's working. Actually looks like it. So then I went upstairs and I showed it to her. I was like, look, we could do it. Like if I could do it, you could do it a lot better than this.
Yeah, so he definitely saved the day, and I would just say that when you're trying to make or do a project, it's always helpful to have someone there to help you and encourage you along the way.
Yeah, you're not always going to succeed.
Yeah.
And the first time you do your DIY or your whatever baked good you're doing, the chances of not making it the first time are pretty high. But like you just have to keep in mind, if you keep at it, if you set yourself a goal, you'll be able to meet it, and it's not that difficult, to be honest.
Yeah, just continue trying and just don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
I guess is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. We don't.
I guess we can talk a little bit about how it is working together.
Yeah.
What do you guys really want?
Yeah, well,
Do you
we
guys-
came here. We came here thinking, we want to talk about how we bring Minecraft in real life as a DIY or as a baked good. But really, we just want to open it up to you guys to see what you guys want us to talk about. If you guys have any questions or you guys have any topics you guys would love us to touch base on, we're more than open to doing it.
Okay, so if you have a question, where's the mic at for the questions? Oh, right there.
Oh, you?
Yeah, let's go to her right there.
Can you talk about like all the problems that you've had when you were making a DIY or a baked good?
Old problems that we've had?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
Can you talk about the problems that you've had while making a DIY or a baked good?
Okay, so
Yeah, some of the problems have been pretty much, we think about something that we want to do, and it's one maybe because we thought we could make this product, or we could make this baking good, or this DIY, but it's a lot harder than we thought it was going to be, or we think,
Or it takes a lot longer
or it takes
than
a
we
lot
thought
longer.
it would.
Yeah, so then we're kind of short on time, so then we don't do it. That's some of the problems we've encountered before. Or when it comes to baking, sometimes like the actual baking good, because when she's done like candy glass before, it just doesn't come out great. It comes out yellow.
Yeah, sometimes you can burn stuff.
We've
really
burned a lot of
easily.
things. We've burned a lot of things.
Yeah, or just sometimes like maybe I'll be painting something and it doesn't stick correctly to what I'm trying to paint it to, or it peels off, or the glue doesn't adhere. There's so many different issues that we run into.
Yeah.
I know one that we created, it was actually, if you guys remember this, it was the Creeper and Steve actual pixelated cookies. So the
Oh,
process
yes.
for this was you know the little Play-Doh thing where you can push it down and it pulls out a tiny little cube of dough? We actually created a cookie where you put the dough through that, and then you stack those individual doughs on top of each other, and you create this cookie. When you cut into it, it's pixelated. He made that with me, and that took about 6+ hours to do.
Yeah.
So
And back then, our equipment wasn't what it was today, and we had a 16 megabit or 16 gigabit card, and we had to keep dumping the footage, going back, and put it in a card, and keep refilming. It just took such a long time.
Yeah. So
But that's a good question, though.
yeah, thank you.
What about you?
On the edge.
What was one of your biggest fails that you've done in your DIYs?
Biggest fail?
It almost was that cookie.
Yeah.
It almost was that cookie.
No, that cookie was super frustrating.
Yeah,
for us.
what happened was one side of the cookie was actually looked great, but the other side was kind of drooping over. So we were like 4 or 5 hours in, and we were like, I can't believe, we have to be able just to cut that small part and be able to show it, and that's exactly what we put on video.
Yeah. Also, I've tried to make macaroons, and they're not really easy to make.
No.
So I think I went through that process like 4 different times to try to get them correct.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a lot of questions. I don't know if there's some questions over here. I
Yeah,
don't know if you
maybe
guys want to
over
give the
here on
mic
this
over
side.
here.
Maybe we should.
Just probably line up.
Yeah, maybe we should line up.
Yeah.
So he doesn't
Will
have
that be
to-
easier for you guys? Yeah, there's a lot
We
of
need to
questions.
have everybody stand.
Yeah. Ooh, I love your costume.
All right, you can go right here.
So, what's a game that you haven't done a DIY on yet that you would really like to do a DIY based on?
A game that I really want to do a DIY based on.
I don't think we've done Warcraft.
No,
Wow.
we haven't. But I mean, I haven't played WoW in a long time. There's a lot. I think I want to do something for Life is Strange, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, I definitely want to bring more back to the channel for sure, though,
Yeah.
because it's been a while. I've been slacking a little on them. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. How did you celebrate getting 3 million subscribers?
We celebrated
We
together.
celebrated. Yeah, no, we didn't make a video for that just because it came up so quickly.
Yeah.
But we did go to dinner.
Yeah, and then we did the funniest moments, which was, I don't know if you
The
guys seen it.
montage.
Yeah, but we didn't call it like, the 3 million. We've been doing like these videos where we say like this is a 2 million, 3 million or whatever, but we didn't do it for that one. We probably should have titled it
Yeah.
like, thank you, 3 million subscribers.
Yeah, it came up so quickly. Sometimes it's just like you don't realize I need to plan something. And then by then it's like, how late should I actually wait to do something? It's too late. It's
Yeah.
gone.
It's-
Maybe for 4 million. What do you suggest that we do for 4 million?
I don't know really.
yeah,
Maybe
we usually do the
we usually do
Omegos.
Omegle where we,
Yeah.
we meet fans online. Yeah.
What is something that you absolutely will not do for a DIY?
Something that I know is going to take
That's That's kind of a hard question because
yeah.
you're talking to the person who likes to create everything.
I can make everything. If I think it, I can do it. I don't know. I guess I'd probably try to stay away from stuff that I'm going to do a tutorial on that is super intensive. Maybe stuff that's like furniture stuff, which I really want to start doing, but we need like a wood shop for that, and we don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have the tools or the space for it right now, so maybe once we get a house.
Yeah, well.
Well, we already have a house, but once we move in, maybe we could buy the tools. I think that would be great, though.
Yeah.
Furniture.
I don't know if anyone would actually do it, though.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Put it in my channel, finally.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What was the first DIY that you did, and how did you get the idea to do it?
I think if I remember correctly, it would have been the sword.
Yeah, I think it was the sword.
Was that? I made
Yeah, the Minecraft sword.
the money. Oh yeah, the DIY. Okay, so
Oh,
there's this
yes.
figure. It's a money. I painted on it. Yeah.
That one was
My
pretty
gosh,
awesome.
there's so many videos I forget. Thank you.
Yeah. And we still have it, too. We
I
have
still
it,
have it. Yeah.
we have it in our office
What
now.
was the second part of the question?
What was the second
The
part?
second part of the question?
How did you get the idea to do it?
Oh, I am super into toys, and I've just always wanted to paint one myself, so I just did it.
Yeah,
she
she took like different bits of different games.
Yeah, my favorite games, and
At the time, she was playing Bit Trip Runner.
Yeah, Bit Trip.
What was the other?
There was
games?
Minecraft on there. We had the
Super
it was
Mario.
around MineCon because we had the first MineCon that we went to in Vegas. We had the cape on the back.
Oh yeah.
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 So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you could collaborate with any YouTuber in a video, which one would it be?
Stampy.
Yeah, Stampy. I like.
Where
that
are you,
one.
Stampy? We want to collaborate. But he's always busy, so. But we would love to collaborate with him. He's awesome.
Thank you.
How did you two meet?
How did we meet? Oh, okay. So we have been married for 3 years, and we've been together for 11 years, and we actually met on MySpace.
You're probably thinking, what is MySpace?
No joke. Yeah.
What is MySpace?
This was when MySpace was a thing.
Yeah, this is like 11 years ago or 12 years ago. This is when MySpace used to be what Facebook is right now. So
Yeah.
I just sent her a friend request because she was
You just
local in
wanted
the
to
area.
be friends.
Yeah, I just want to be friends.
And we didn't end up telling our parents that we met online 2 weeks before the wedding.
Yeah.
So.
We kind of
But
lied
don't
to
do
them
that,
a little bit.
because
Don't do
it's
that.
very dangerous.
Don't lie to your parents. But we did it just because our parents are very traditional. If they knew that we met online, they would just freak out. They would have been like,
Yeah,
no
but
way.
it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah, it is. Don't do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
When you didn't have a channel, did you watch anyone?
We used to watch, it was like our thing when I used to come home from school. We used to watch a lot of Ray William Johnson with my brother.
Yeah.
Just it's like the funny videos. But back then, I didn't even know this whole YouTube world existed until I was asked if I wanted to create videos. So then the first YouTubers that I watched were Sea Nanners and Hutch, and I would watch Lydia, Minecraft Chick, was one of the first female YouTubers that I watched, and I kind of watched her videos and was like, hey, if she can do it, I can do it. So I guess those three.
And she was one of the first that you collaborated with,
She
right?
was my first collab. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we met through YouTube, and now we're really good friends.
I remember it specifically, too, because I came home, and she was like, you wouldn't believe what happened. I collaborated with this Minecraft chick girl, and she's super awesome. She showed me her world and everything. And I was like, what is Minecraft? I don't even know what's going on. And now we're here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's been your favorite DIY?
Oh, that's a hard one. I love all of my creations. I guess the one I'm most proud of is the money, the Dunny, or the money, the one that I painted. Just because I spent a lot of time on that, painting it, and it's displayed in our office now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
think that
it would
one.
have to be the Triforce candies, the cookies.
The Triforce cookies.
Yeah, where you had the melted candy in the middle.
Yeah.
Those took a little while to make too, but
Yeah.
those came out great. I like those.
Which one's your favorite?
The money.
The money. Oh, okay. Thank you.
For Minecraft Cloud 9, are you guys going to do competitions, like, and then you make the comment votes on, like, you can make a
That's-
build and then you guys choose who won?
That's actually a good idea. We've never really done competitions within the Cloud9 series. I mean, as you guys know, we have the husband versus wife series, but we've never done anything like that. I think it would be
Yeah, I think
interesting
that
to
would be
doing
fun.
something like that. Do you have
I'm down
an
for that.
idea in mind?
No.
Okay, yeah, I think that's something new
Yeah.
that we could bring to the channel.
Mhm.
That would be great. Maybe we could have like build battles or something like that, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll win those all the time. I'm a better builder than she is.
No, he's not. The wife always wins.
Sure. I let her win, so I don't sleep on the couch.
Have you ever thought of making a DIY related to your Cloud9 series?
That's a really good idea.
We
No.
should make a Cloud9 pillow
A pillow.
or a plushie.
Ooh.
Would you guys want to
Some
see that?
ideas. Wow.
Do you guys want to see that? Yeah?
Cool. Okay. I got an idea. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's actually a good idea.
You guys are awesome.
Why did you start to do YouTube?
So I started to do YouTube because he was about to apply at Machinima, which was, it's a network. And his friend who got him the interview asked if I wanted to submit videos. At the time, I would play a lot of World of Warcraft, and I was heavily into it. And he just brought up the idea, why don't you just make videos and just record when you play, and then you can make some extra money. And at the time, I hated my job. I was a lifeguard for 6 years, and I was going through college, so I was like, sure, why not? I play video games anyways. And then it just took
Became
off.
what it is now.
Thank you.
What do you two think about London this far, and would you ever go here again?
Yes, absolutely. We would love to come. Well, we haven't really got to explore much. Tomorrow's our exploration day,
Yeah.
but I think we need to make a trip back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. We kind of around town a little bit. I think we went to, I forgot what the place is called yesterday. Like, I think the area is called Shore Ditch or something like that. Is that how you say it? Yeah?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
this whole other
I don't
area.
know what it's
like,
called.
Yeah, but I mean, I love the buildings here. The architecture
Yeah, the
is
architecture.
so nice.
Everyone is really nice, and I love all of your accents.
Yeah. I wish I had your accent.
You know, actually, we were yesterday when we came home from after party. I was talking to him, and we started talking. We noticed we're starting to get an accent
Yeah.
just from being around everyone. We started talking with an accent. I'm like, why are we talking? With
Yeah. I was like,
Not even here for 2 days, and we're already.
yeah, but we weren't the only ones either. We asked all of our friends too. They were like, we kind of started talking like that too. I'm like, I love their accent. I wish I could talk like that,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna even try. I'll
Thank
butcher
you.
it. Thank you.
What was your favorite thing at MINECON this year?
I
love the Big Ben Ender Dragon
that's really cool.
installation.
Yeah.
I think that's really awesome. But I think for me, like the best part of MINECON is being able to meet you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we're here for, just to meet you guys. That's like the big part for us.
I love the art, the little art gallery that they have too, where they have like all of they had like paintings of like American Gothic,
Oh, yeah.
but in Minecraft. I thought that was really cool.
What's your favorite?
The Ender Dragon thing.
And a dragon, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. How did your friends and family react to you becoming full-time YouTubers?
So when I came home, I remember the day I came home and I told my parents that I was going to start making videos online. Both my parents were very supportive. They've always been super supportive, but they wanted me to finish school. They're like, as long as you finish school, you can do whatever you want. Your parents, do they?
Well, when I told my parents I was leaving Machinima to do this together with her, they were like, we don't even understand what YouTube is. They're like so off the internet and so off the grid. They just don't even understand this whole thing. They're like, whatever you want, son. As long as you're happy, go ahead and do it. And you're doing it with your wife, so I'm sure you guys will be just fine. We're like, okay, awesome. Thank you.
Out of all your like series and types of videos, like which are your favorite to do and why?
I think it's mainly the creative ones, like the DIY or like the speed art. Just because I mean, I do love video games. I love to play video games, but I just love to be creative, and I love to just help people and make things and teach people. So definitely the DIY stuff.
For me, it's the husband versus wife.
Those are really fun.
Yeah.
I love recording videos with him.
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't feel like it's work together.
Yeah, and we get pretty competitive. You should see what happens off the camera afterwards. We just talk trash to each other the entire time. We're like, you know what? I could have won, but I kind of, did this for entertainment's sake, and then I ended up dying. So now you won. I think that's probably my favorite series besides Cloud9.
Yeah.
I love recording.
We love
Cloud9.
all of our videos.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
About how long did it take for your YouTube to start getting popular? Like more people reviewing it?
So when I first started the channel, I used to submit to the network, Machinima, and I think that's it really helped because they had a pool of viewers already. So I think it's beneficial to be with the network in the beginning stages, just so you can start getting traction. And then I started meeting a bunch of other YouTubers and doing collaborations. So I feel like it kind of started off a little faster than normally if you weren't with a network. But I feel like once I started doing it full time, after I had graduated college, it just started going really quickly. And once you get to a certain size, it just kind of snowballs. Like, it's a good thing. More people discover you, more people are talking. So I think maybe...
I think when you start collaborating too with
but how long was that? Like a year?
It was probably a year and a half.
I think maybe a year I was about 30,000 probably.
Yeah, and that's still a lot.
Yeah, it's still a lot, yeah. So
30,000 people. I don't even know, like 500 people probably.
No.
That's a lot of people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you weren't a YouTuber, then where do you think you would be?
So I think I'd probably be doing, definitely something art related. I've more recently getting some interest in interior design, which has been a lot of fun because I've never done it before. But I think I might do something like that, hopefully. I definitely wouldn't want a boss. I don't see myself working
She's
under
her own boss.
anyone. I don't see myself working a normal 9 to 5 anymore, especially now. I just feel like being able to do what you love has opened my eyes into you should be doing what you love, and it shouldn't be work. You should really have a passion for what you do. What about you?
I would still be a graphic designer. I love creating graphics. I love being really artistic. So it would be that or creating motion graphics for like maybe a big company.
Hopefully a big company.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
What was the first Minecraft video you made together?
The first one we made together.
I think it was the carnival. Remember the carnival?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I built a carnival when creative mode didn't exist, and we had to like spawn in. You had to type in the numbers to get the items, and you had to actually, there was no flying or anything, so I built that thing.
You had to put cobblestone all the way up.
And I showcased it to him, and that's when I introduced him.
Who remembers the carnival?
Is there anyone here who, we got some. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have a couple people.
Sweet.
Nice.
Thank you.
Like, how many DIYs do you actually use in day-to-day life?
I think most of them are pretty much for decoration, I think.
Yeah, I don't think there's any one of them that we've used like day to day, but maybe the baked goods, if she makes it, she makes a lot of them. We eat those every day. But we stopped after a while because we started to gain weight, so I would just take it into the office and just have everybody else eat them. I'm like, you guys can eat these. We don't want to eat them anymore. We're gaining weight.
Thank you.
What do you use to edit your videos?
Okay, so
That's a good question.
yeah, that's a really good question. To edit, we use the Adobe Suite. So we use Adobe Premiere.
Adobe Premiere, and we use like Photoshop and Illustrator to make the thumbnails. And then to capture, we use a lot of different programs. We use OBS. There's another program. There's a device that we have as well called AverMedia Capture Card, where we capture we could capture like the Xbox or the PS3 or PS4.
Yeah, and to capture our audio, it's a free program called Audacity.
We've gotten that question a lot, so
Yeah.
it's a good question.
Thank you.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I kind of want to fly. I think it'd be cool.
I
Or-
would want to travel in time.
Or teleportation.
Teleportation
Because traffic
would be
in LA,
great.
it's terrible.
Yes. And if I could teleport somewhere, it would be great. Instead of having to spend all that time
Yeah.
like flying over here, it took a
Oh,
while.
yeah, flying, yeah.
Yeah, flying.
Flying at super fast speeds. All right, thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
Does it ever get difficult working together?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
You're going to cause a fight right now. I'm just kidding.
Oh, the claws are coming out. Oh shoot! I better run away.
It does sometimes, but I feel like we really mesh well together. We don't
Yeah.
argue a lot.
We meet in the middle a lot. So if she has an idea and I have an idea and I want to do something or she wants to do something, we're pretty good at meeting in the middle. And I think the best thing for us is just respecting each other's space and opinions, and not shutting down anybody else's like thoughts and not saying like, oh, that's stupid. You know, it's
You
a
know,
lot
keep
of
the respect. We
yeah,
try to
it's
keep
a
the
lot of
respect
respect.
between each other.
I think that's what helps us a lot, keeping the respect. And I don't know.
I love working with my husband.
So
by
do
the
I.
way.
I wouldn't
With
change
your
it for the
husband?
world.
No, I wouldn't change it for the world either.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your favorite thing about being a YouTuber?
I think it's hearing all the comments and the feedback of people just telling me that I get a lot of stories of people who are going through some hard times, and they tell me that, you know, I've helped them through something difficult, and for me, I really enjoy that.
Yeah, I think it's that, and getting to meet a lot of people who we wouldn't be able to meet. Like if we weren't YouTubers, we wouldn't be able to meet you guys.
Yeah, and being able to travel and just
We've met so many people from, doing this and getting to travel and just have a lot of flexibility, which is good. And just pretty much being your own boss, being able to work as much as we want or as little as we
which
want.
is a lot. We work a lot.
Yeah. But it's great. Thank you.
For DIYs, would you recommend using spray paint?
I do use spray paint a lot. The back of our house, actually, I've spray painted the floor on accident.
Yeah, it's we had just gotten new what are they called, like tiles?
Yeah, we got like wooden panel tiles, and I messed them up.
And
But
we got
yeah,
overspray, and then now it's all over, and we can't take it out.
I love using spray paint. I mean, I know you have to. I don't know, in the States, I know you have to be 18 to purchase it, and just as long as you read all the safety rules about just being a well-insulated area,
Yeah.
I love it. Just it's quicker than and you don't get the brush strokes. I love using spray paint. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have any inspiration for your viewers? And also, in the future, do you think you're going to do any DIY for future games?
So any inspiration? I would just say to all of my viewers that just believe in yourself. You know, never give up. You are capable of much more than you think, and just to do what you love.
Be yourself.
And be yourself, yeah, definitely. As far as DIYs go, it's pretty much endless for me. I want to just create every game, make a DIY from every game, whatever inspires me. So I don't know what other games I'm going to play in the future, but I'll make a DIY on all of them. Thank you.
What is your favorite moment with each other and why?
My favorite what? Moment?
Yeah.
On
On YouTube.
On YouTube?
On YouTube? Oh.
Favorite moment on YouTube?
I don't know. There's a lot of moments. trying to think. Like when we've been able to hit all these milestones, that's always been a big moment for us. I remember
Yeah.
when we hit 1 million views.
Well, we
not
were
1 million
like
views, 1 million subscribers.
We were looking at the numbers, counting down, refreshing.
I think that's one of the.
Or counting up.
Yeah. I think that's one of the only times that we're able to see it, because all the other ones have been when we're asleep. So we're like, we're not going to stay up. We don't know how long it's going to be until it actually hits, the goal. But that one, we were up, and it was early in the morning, and we kept hitting refresh, and we were capturing it too. It was that to us, I was like, that's a big moment.
Yeah, that was
that's a big
moment for
milestone.
us. Thank you.
When you first started YouTube, how many subscribers did you think that you'd have today?
I never thought it would be what it is today, to be honest.
No.
I think it's important to go in with that mentality, is you're just doing it for fun, and you're not doing it to get a certain amount of views or certain subscribers. It does help. It does, like that. That's what really pushed me to continue, was seeing everyone's comments and reactions and all of that. But I never thought it would be what it is today. Thank you.
Do you think you'll ever make a husband versus wife with DIY and you get a friend to judge which one's the best?
Whoa.
Wait, what was that?
No. Don't give her ideas.
Wait, what was that? I didn't hear it.
Then she'll win all the time. Come on.
What did she say?
She said, will we ever do a husband versus wife DIY?
Oh.
I'll lose. I'll just give up right away.
That's
I'll
a
try
really
it,
good
though.
idea.
I'll try it.
No.
That's actually a good idea, though. I'd probably have to do, like, I don't know, maybe like
We'll let him choose it. That's what we can do.
I'd probably do the blocks just because that's super easy. You just glue them together, and then you could paint it afterwards. If it was anything with baking, I would burn the place down. So I can't be trusted in the kitchen.
Thank you.
What do you think is your biggest success on YouTube?
I think, well, I think our animations have really helped us grow, and I really enjoy them, and I feel like our audience really enjoys them as well.
Do you guys like the animations? Yeah? We're actually, there's actually one going up in a couple hours, a new one.
A new animation is going up today. That's
and
not
it's
the
not
surprise.
Minecraft. It's not Minecraft, and it's not Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
It's totally new. So you guys should look out for it.
Thank
you.
When you were younger, what did you want to become when you grew up?
I went through a lot of different phases. I did want to be a ballerina, and there was just a lot of things.
She used to be an ice skater too. She was in modeling.
Yeah, my mom put me through a lot. I'm glad that my mom did this. I went through so many different sports and so many different activities, which kind of opened me up to, I can pretty much do, any path that I wanted to. So I don't know if there's one thing that I don't think there's one thing that I wanted to do. I'm very indecisive, and I like change a lot. Which is why I have no tattoos, because I don't want to commit to something. I'm like, I don't want to,
That's actually pretty funny. But it's true.
I like change. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm her second, actually.
No.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, I don't think there was any particular thing that I wanted to be. Did you have something?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a jet pilot. I used to love, I used to have these little figurines of, jets. I used to play with those all the time. But then I was like, that's kind of dangerous. Like, if something happens, I'm like, maybe I should just be, a pilot for, an aircraft. And I was like, I'm not going to do any of that. So, and then that's when I started getting into art. And that's when it became, a thing where I was like, I love doing art. I think I could actually do this for a living. And then that's when I went to school for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If Minecraft was in real life, what would be the first thing you would build and why?
A house. To protect me from the
craft
creatures.
table. To make all of my things.
Good one.
A house, though.
Yeah. A house. Thank you.
What was your first video on your channel?
The first video on my channel, I believe, was a vlog.
Oh yeah,
I think
she
it
had
was a
came
vlog.
to
The Machinima office.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
We
went
were-
into the office. I was super excited. They were doing like a live stream, and I was just vlogging it. I'm still really bad at vlogging, by the way, after 5 years of
No,
doing it.
Was it that or was it Girl Talk? She used to have
Girl
this
Talk?
series called Girl Talk.
I did. It was
Yeah.
Girl Gamer Talk, by the way, okay?
This is super old too.
Yeah, it would just be me sitting in front of the camera, just talking about different issues in gaming or whatever, just venting. But it was definitely some sort of on-camera thing, and it was very, very awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I would suggest if you guys do YouTube, keep all of your old videos because they're really, really awesome to watch back on them and see how much you've grown.
How many people here are doing YouTube or have YouTube channels?
Yeah, keep all of your
Whoa.
videos.
That's a
That's
lot.
a lot. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Cool. Sweet, thank you.
Cool.
What's your favorite game you played and why?
There's a lot of games.
I really like the Telltale series stuff, so I'm super excited for the Minecraft Telltale
yeah.
story mode. Just because I feel like it's awesome to choose, your decisions change the game. So I really love stuff that isn't just one flat storyline. I kind of like the choose your path or the open-ended stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.
What was your favorite game besides Minecraft?
I think one of my favorite games is still WoW, World of Warcraft, just because I had so much fun in that game. But it's just way too time intensive, so I stay away from that.
For me, it would be a game that's similar to WoW, but it's called Final Fantasy VII. And they're actually making a new one for the PS4. That was probably, I used to play when I was a kid, when I was like 13 years old. I used to love that game, and I would still play it today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How many more should we?
Do you have any suggestions for bakers?
Bakers? I don't know.
I would say if you're doing it at your age, make sure you have your parents around.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you don't want to do it by yourself.
Good answer.
I would say that, and I would say just learn, I guess, all the basics. It's good to learn like all the different tools. Like there's so many things that she uses to bake that I'm learning. I'm still, like the mixing bowl. I think I wouldn't be able to use that yet because
really?
I feel
the KitchenAid.
Because I feel like it'd blow up in my face, and I get everything all over my face, But yeah, I would say just learn the basics and make sure you have a parent around.
Yeah. Thank you.
Really?
Good.
That's awesome. Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is a question for Red. When are you going to start making videos on your channel?
Oh. The question everybody's been asking.
Those of you guys who don't know, Red has one video on his channel that I edited.
Yeah,
He didn't
I didn't even
edit
edit the video. I edit a lot of the videos that we put up on our channel now, but I don't know. I've kind of been putting it off a little bit just because we have the Eyes Cupcake channel, and then I don't know if you guys know, but we have the Tiffy Quick channel as well, which is a lot of like the female fashion and beauty, and then we have the Toy Box channel. So we have 3 different channels going on right now, and it's a lot of videos to edit. So I've been putting it off just because of that, and another reason too is we can't record together in the setup that we have right now. But once we move to our new house, we will be able to record in 2 different areas. So I think I'll probably start doing it then. And I'm also interested in live streaming too, so I think I might do that first and then put the videos up on YouTube afterwards. Would you watch my videos though? Why? All right. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
When you hit like 10,000 subscribers, how do you continue to grow your fan base?
I would say to collaborate. That's really helped a lot. Is just even if they don't even have to be ginormous channels. Collaborating has definitely helped. Just because someone's audience may not know you, and you can cross promote each other, and you build friendships that way too. It's a lot of fun. What would you say?
So I would say the same thing, or it's good to reach out to your fans, because sometimes your fans are other fellow YouTubers as well, just like you guys, and then being able to collaborate with them, you feel like it brings like a community together, and it's always good to bring your fan base together. Thank you.
How did you feel when you got your first 100 or 1,000 subscribers?
I couldn't
Shocked.
believe it. Yeah, I still don't believe it right now. I'm like, it's still pretty surreal to think about the numbers, but
it's definitely I think surreal is a good word for it, just because we don't expect. She didn't expect to ever have the channel grow the way it was, and I mean I didn't either. And I think if you just don't have any expectations, or you just do it for fun, and then just let it take its course, that's usually the best. But I remember her being really excited when she hit 1,000 subscribers. She was like, "There's 1,000 people who know about me." I was like, "That's kind of scary. I don't even know 1,000 people." But it kept growing and growing and growing, and you know, it's just it's a great feeling.
thank you. Should we take two more?
Oh yeah, two more, and then we
we'll
should
take
do
two
the.
more.
This
Yeah.
question is for you, Mario. So now that you're a main part of the channel, why not making videos of you gaming alone, just like Tiffany, or doing a husband versus wife, where you start a game on your own, and when let's say about half an hour, you see who got the forest.
Wait, what was the last part?
You see, after a half an hour, you see who got the forest on the
In the game,
You never
who
know.
progressed further.
You just discover a game.
Oh,
and
okay.
You do not speak to each other.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to start doing videos on my channel, and I think
Yeah, we've toyed with that idea. It's just kind of, we're not sure.
Yeah, there was an idea that we kind of brought up, was, you know, in our Cloud 9 series, we have two different views, and I cut those up, and those usually take a long time because it's my footage and her footage, and we have to get all the best parts together. And I was thinking, what if I just got that and just put my footage on my channel and have her footage on her channel? But the only thing about that is that everybody's already used to the format, the way it's like cut up into one video with both of our views. So I don't know how you guys would react to it.
Yeah, it's always kind of scary when you have such a big change, because you don't know how the viewers are going to react to it.
But you could do like 5 minutes of Mario, 5 minutes of you, and then cut and do a half an hour video.
Maybe that's something
or 15
we can.
minutes.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we might toy around with it and see if we could do something like that.
Thank you.
Why did you call your channel I Has Cupquake?
So I've always liked to bake. It's a silly story. Back when I created the channel, the Icon Has cheeseburger cats were super popular, and I just thought it would be a funny combination. I had no idea that this channel would get huge. So before my gamer tag was actually, I was going to call it Tiffy G. But everyone would always pronounce it Tiffig or Typhi G. So people didn't pronounce it how I wanted it to, so I just had to create something new. So I just kind of mushed two things together that I liked. Thank you.
What do you expect for 1.9?
What was that?
What would you expect from 1.9?
What do I expect for 1.9?
Yes.
Actually, have you looked at the update?
Well, I was looking at where we were doing some signings outside. I was looking at some of the updates, and what I was really excited for was the new towers that they added for the end. That and the dual wielding. They have dual wielding now, which is pretty cool.
I didn't even know that. I didn't get to see that panel.
Yeah, and I think they added another mob to the end too. What are you excited for?
The Ender Dragon boss fight.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they updated it. It's supposed to be a lot better.
Ooh,
a little bit more challenging, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you could add 3 things to Minecraft, what would they be?
That's a
Butterflies.
good question. Butterflies. I don't know.
I really like magic. I would want some sort of magic aspect to it.
Yeah, I think magic would be pretty cool. Having that, or I like what they do with Nevermind, how you have all these different stats. Who here is familiar with Nevermind, the mod? A couple people.
Yeah.
So they have different stats, and based off what you do, those stats start to increase. It's almost like WoW.
Yeah, I was gonna say also and like quests from NPCs, giving you quests, so there's more adventure. That's what that's what I would add.
You know, go tame 5 wolves.
And get this back.
Yeah.
You do that, yeah.
I think that'd be
Quests would be
pretty
fun, I think. Cupcakes, yeah.
Cupcakes,
You
yes.
should. You should.
Cakes and cupcakes.
Thank you. Okay, so.
How many are we giving away? 3 or
6.
4? 6, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we have something to announce to you guys, something new that we haven't shown anybody.
Okay, maybe we should choose some
Yeah,
people
let's
before
choose
we
some
show.
people.
So we want to know who here is a super fan. So these guys are gonna choose 6 people for us. Okay. Let's bring them up to the front. So let's choose 6 people from both sides.
Yeah, he's gonna choose 6 people.
So we got 2. 2 or 3? Okay. Just choose anybody.
Probably her. Everybody's pointing at her.
Over her?
Or is that 6? 6? Okay. Awesome.
We can
Thank
bring
you guys.
them. I mean, is there? We can probably bring them right here. Okay. So you
Do it.
announce it.
Do it.
Oh, okay. Here, give it to me. So we have created some plushies of our characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys
So
are the
here's
first to
Red.
find out about them.
This is the first time we've ever shown them. It's been our little secret project.
And we're going to start selling these too.
We're going to start selling them, but we're still getting them shipped, so they're not going to be for sale just yet, but we wanted to give some away to
You guys, before anybody else.
Yeah. All right.
So here you go.
There you go.
We don't
Let's
have
go
the
down the
pairs, so that we're going to go down the
Yeah.
aisle.
Let's go down the line.
Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, there's all of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Cool. Well, we are going to thank you guys so much for coming. We are going to have a signing at the meet and greet room. It starts at 3:15.
Here you go.
So.
Yeah, right after this, we're doing a meet and greet down there at the signing area. So if you guys want to get an autograph, we're going to head down there right now.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you, guys.